Hello, everybody. How are you? Just getting out some of my tarot decks because I wanted to do at least a few readings for Miss Foodie. Some of you have been asking me with all the stuff going on, do like an updated reading. You know, all that stuff with Aisha and all the tea and what's going on with that. So I got my decks out. And we're going to get some updated readings. We just get some of these decks over here and get them prepared. What's this? Your fears. Hi, Starburst. Just getting all the decks out. We're going to use them all. Yellow Moon. Not Chantal's unfinished sentences. I love that. I never change that handle, please. I love that. I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that. And you know what, Chantal's unfinished sentences? You should make another one, make another account with the handle Chantal's pharmacy wedding, backroom pharmacy wedding. That would be the chef's kiss. Hey, Blondie, 31, Brooke, Oxford, sock puppet. Not Chantal's backroom pharmacy wedding. Hi, Brandy. Uh-oh. 31's going to do it. What did I do? I'm starting something. Troublemaker I am. Hey, Yellow Moon, everybody. How are you? But I love that handle, Chantal's unfinished sentences. Not to be confused with Chantal's backup sandwich or Chantal's broken treadmill. How's everybody doing tonight? Beautiful regret. And if there's anybody else that might be live that you guys want to go check them out, feel free. You know, like I don't want to hog up all the time. No. Oh, Foodie's pharmacy wedding. I love it. Chef's kiss. Hey, Mrs. Chester. Girl World, we're a funny place, aren't we? Got some funny people in it. Y'all a bunch of comedians. You should do stand-up. Leanne. How is everybody? Y'all having a good Sunday? Enjoying yourselves? I hope you're enjoying yourselves. You're going to switch back. You know what, though? That was funny, though, 31. I know ever since Aisha came forward with all the Twitter stuff, people are like, can we do a reading on Foodie? Okay, we'll do a reading on Foodie. And if you guys want to hit the like button, feel free. If you don't want to, that's fine. You know, like I'm not pushing anything on anybody, but hey, that would help other people find the channel. So that would be cool. So I found something out, y'all. I found something out about one of those Telegram profiles. And I found it out with the help of some of you on my channel. Something interesting. Y'all want to hear it? Y'all lean in. This might be of interest to you. So, hi, Rena. So I was looking at the profile pictures for the Telegram account. And two of the pictures look like real pictures. They did not look like AI pictures. Hello. And I was like, who are these other women? If they're not AI pictures, where do these pictures come from? Hey, Tater Tot. I was like, where are these Telegram pictures coming from? Where did she pull them from? Because they're obviously not her. And 2 of the pictures looked very adult. Like there was more going on, and that part that was going on was being scratched out. So I'm like, those look like they were pulled off an adult site. And then, yeah, she stole them. And I'm forgive me. I don't know who told me this on my channel, but I give them full credit. One of those of you that are sub to my channel, giving credit to that person, they said that is a real person. That one of the ladies is a real person, and she's an adult entertainer. And her name is April. And I said, can you please, is there a last name to this adult entertainer? And they said, yes, her name is April Snow. So the lady in one of the Telegram pictures that has the red hair is an adult entertainer who does movies. So Foodie has been catfishing, or at least hiding her identity, using somebody else's real identity. So what's going on? She said she talks to Salah on Telegram, but why would you use adult pictures of women in that industry to talk to your husband? Why is that necessary? Does that make sense to anybody? Does that make sense to anyone? Exactly, sock puppet. But I mean, I can't, because of adult content and it is pornographic. I can't. Like I'm part of Girl World. We like our receipts when we go through shopping. When somebody told me this woman's name, I did go through shopping. I went for the receipts. I did a search under April Snow, and I found the actual picture that was used. And this young lady, she full on nudity, but the same picture. I'm not going to show it to you, but trust me, if you do a search under that name, you'll see it yourself. If you want to, I'm not saying you have to. I mean, if you don't want to see anything pornographic, please don't. But I looked for the sake of just verifying. So yeah, her using an adult entertainer's picture for her profile picture. So was she using the picture to hide her identity so she could talk to Natter? Or was she sexting up other men and basically catfishing them? What would be the purpose of using an adult picture on Telegram? I mean, she could have used a picture that was clothed, but she used an adult picture. Why? Hey, Banana. It's like, who are you trying to be, Chantal? So I thought I'd just let you guys know that Foodie's not just catfishing with filters, she's stealing other people's identities. And I bet, no, not April Snow Pondu. Pretty much April Snow Pondu. We got April Snow Pondu now. Hey, Peach Blossom. So stealing other women's identities. I'm so hot. I don't need to pretend to be anybody. Yeah, you pretend to be an adult entertainer, though. Why? You're supposed to be talking to your husband. So if you're just using Telegram for your husband, A, why are you using other women's identities to do it? B, why is that picture there in the first place? Why do you have an adult picture on an account where you're talking to your husband? Why don't you use your own picture? Hey, Thunder Rain. I believe Aisha said it was not blurred out on Telegram. She blurred it, I believe. See, that's just wrong. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do for a living. You're using somebody else's identity for what purpose? What's you're stealing somebody else's life essentially to use for what purpose? To scam people, to do sexting with strange men, to catfish people? What is the purpose of that? And we're gonna close this part of the conversation out. Let me just say this. If you've got a woman that's involved with a man, or even a man involved with a woman, and they're using somebody else's identity, that means they're doing things and they're saying things they're not supposed to. Because if you're just using Telegram to talk to your husband, you'll use your own doggone identity. If you're using a whole different identity and a whole different name, you are saying things and you're doing things you know you're not supposed to, and you don't want to get caught. Because if there's nothing to hide, then you won't hide. So I'm betting dimes and donuts she was talking to Natter on Telegram. She was talking to somebody she wasn't supposed to. Yep. And you know what? Little reference point though. She used kind of like her partial name, Saban, but she used somebody else's picture. All 3 pictures were not her. There were 2 adult pictures. There was 1 picture of a woman that was clothed. I'd be very interested if I did like a reverse image search to see if those pictures matched up to anybody else, because none of them were her. Chantal's uneven lip liner. How am I going to do a reading if you guys keep me laughing? That's going to be hard to do. I'll try, though. That's funny. Booger. Sorry about the bed, y'all. I couldn't make the bed. Booger was sleeping in it. I didn't want to disturb the queen. You know, making the bed meant I would have to disturb the queen's nap. If I did that, then I'd have to deal with teeth and claws at midnight when I'm trying to sleep. All right. So the side point that I was trying to make is you guys know about Neo Tarot. She did a reading not too long ago where she said some stuff would come out and there'll be nothing that Chantal could do about it. Like some kind of information that Chantal would not be happy about, and there'd be nothing she could do. What happened to Blackie? Blackie is, and thank you, Brenda Sequin, for the super chat. Hello, how are you? Let me explain about Blackie, and then we'll get to the other thing. Blackie is back in Oregon. I unfortunately could not bring her here because Blackie is very much a feral cat. I had to move. I was hoping that I could stay long enough during the winter or get cold outside and she would migrate inside with me and Booger and I could bring her with me, because this trip to New Mexico wasn't supposed to happen until spring. But then everything got pushed up way ahead of time. And she's very much feral, and you can't force a feral cat inside. And there was a drive from Oregon to New Mexico. That's a 2-day drive. And she's never been inside of a house, and she's never been inside of a carrier. So imagine a sports car full of stuff and 2 cats, one of which is feral, for 2 days. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. Trust me, I didn't like leaving her behind, but it's like, look, I can't force a feral cat to be domestic. I was really hoping that I could get her inside the house and she and Booger could be friends, and then she would be comfortable and I could get her in the carrier and bring her with me. But it just didn't happen that way. So the neighbors are taking care of her. I left 2 months worth of food. More is going to be sent. I told them if she has any medical needs, let me know. If she needs any more food, let me know, and I would send money. So I'm taking care of her from afar. So there's only so much I can do as a person. You know, she may be far away from me, but she's still mine. she's, even after me loving on her and everything, she's still very much an outside cat. That's all she's ever known. So the other thing that I was going to say before that, Neo Tarot said that stuff would be coming up about Chantal and there'd be nothing she could do. And look at all the stuff with Aisha that's come out. And Chantal's been kind of quiet, hasn't she? I have to wonder what that's about. Thank you, GM. Oh, and another factor that had to be taken into consideration. This is my room. Booger's in it. And Booger, she's a jealous queen. She doesn't like other cats around me. Imagine that whole scenario with the feral cat, who's not, her and Booger, they don't fight, but they don't get really along either. But on top of that, in this house, there are 5 other cats plus a dog. So imagine a feral cat being brought into all of that. Hey, Hannibal. Is he here? Yes, he is. Hi, Hannibal. The neighbors are taking care of a Blackie. She's an outside cat. It's the last time I heard about the situation with Yo Mama. He said something on his channel she wasn't happy with. And she allegedly, she had a problem with him. And then somebody sent a super chat and said, forgive him. So I don't know where that stands. Honeyball. Hannibal, I was trying to ask you privately if you were going live tonight, sir. If you will, I can keep my reading short so that you can go live. I didn't know how things were going. I just want to do some quick foodie readings because people were asking me. With D2 was Franklin telling too. What? Yeah, can I ask that question? Chantal supposedly has a problem with Deedy and Natter. Yet Deedy's not blocked on her channel. And she seemed delighted to see Deedy. Isn't that weird? Doesn't that strike anybody as strange? Isn't that strange to anyone? Why would you be happy to see Deedy? Hannibal, are you going live tonight, sir, for a panel or something? If you let me know when you're going on, I'll cut the reading short so that I can join you in your chat. It's always fun over there. She unblocked a lot of people because her views are suffering now, but she's blocking more people back. All right. She never unblocked you. Hello, Kathy. Thank you, Ed Junior. All right, guys, we're going to get into it. Hannibal, let me know about if you're going live tonight, sir. If you can, please. I won't stay on forever. Hey, Lucy. right. So what is Foodie's current energy? What is going on with her? Thank you. Grateful Life. What is her energy? What is... Tell me about Foodie Beauty. And I know a lot of people get bothered with all the shuffling. I'm sorry if it bothers people. I just do what I got to do just to clear the cards out from the last reading. I understand, Joanna. All right. Hey, Jenny. All right. So what is the current energy with Foodie? One more shuffle. Okay, the first card down is the Four of Cups. Foodie. Oh, God. Okay, what am I getting off of this? I'm getting I'm not budging. Hi, Irene. I'm getting I'm not budging. I feel like there's a lot of stubbornness in her right now. A lot of stubbornness. Good God. I'm not budging. I keep hearing that. I'm not budging. Like, no. Stubborn. Very, very stubborn is our girl. Like she doesn't want to move. She does not want to move. Like there are the cups in front of her. There's one being offered to her. And she goes, no. Just stillness. Stubborn stillness. Just never change, Chantal. I know. I just somebody who's relaxing and doesn't want to not be relaxed. So there's a sense of stubbornness there. Like, I don't want to move. I can't. She's in brat mode right now. I don't want to move. You can't make me. Nah. I'm laughing just because she's acting like a brat right now. All right, next card down. Ooh, what is this? We got the Six of Pentacles. Okay, this is what I'm getting off of the Six of Pentacles. Look, I don't know where her money is going. Hi, Hale. I don't know who she's giving her money to, but it feels like money is being doled out to different people for different reasons. But the one thing that keeps striking me right now with this card, what's popping out at me, you got two people in front of the one person. And this person is giving money to both. But look at the direction of where that person is looking. They're looking towards more one person than the other. Well, look what's in their hand. You've got the scales. The scales are the symbol for justice. So while you're over there giving money to people, Chantal, over there passing out money to people, you're not paying attention to scales of justice. Like your attention is diverted. You should be looking over here, but you're looking over there. So you're so busy giving money to different people for different reasons. Scales of justice are over here. You're not paying attention to that when you should be. Like you're focused on paying people for different things, passing out money, but you're not paying attention to justice. Like you're not looking at it. You're not considering it. Hey, Lisa, we got the Two of Swords. What am I getting off the Two of Swords? Foodie is blinded to the inner battles and the outer battles. Like, I keep feeling like this card relates to this card. And this card with the Four of Cups, you've got her sitting beneath the tree, not wanting to move. Right? That I'm not budging stance. I'm stubborn. I'm not moving. You can't make me. But I also feel it relates to this because the person is sitting down. Hey, Marianne. And they've got two swords in their hand. So they can't move. They don't want to move, but they also can't move. And I feel like the Two of Swords, it's also, you got the arms crossed over the chest, almost like in a protective stance. Like, cross my heart. Like you're guarding yourself. You're crossing over yourself. Almost like you're protecting yourself, but you're protecting your stance, whatever it is. You're protecting your position. So like she's defending her position of, I don't want to move. You're not going to make me move. At the same time, like she's so into protecting that position that she's blinded to the inner and outer battles that are going on. All right, so next card down. We've got the Five of Cups. Whew. While she's in Kuwait, the Five of Cups, you got the Three Cups in front, you got the two behind. Three cups that are spilled, two cups that are standing upright. So while she is in Kuwait, she's bleeding money. Like to me, the wine represents almost like it's a color of blood. She is hemorrhaging money. She's hemorrhaging money big time. And she's not happy doing it. And she's not happy while she's there. She's bleeding and hemorrhaging money like crazy. But as long as she's got the two cups behind her, she's not going to move. Even if she just has one cup, she's not going to move. As long as she's got a little bit of something, she will not move. But she's being in Kuwait, it's not profitable for her. It is not. It's like she's losing more than she's gaining. It's two steps forward, three steps back. But she tries to maintain, I'm fine. But she's not fine. She's barely hanging on. The money is not that great. It isn't that great. She said once that she only needs 5K views to survive how she wants. If she's paying for that apartment, if she's also allegedly paying for Salah's single apartment, he probably doesn't live with her, plus her food, plus the bills, her Canadian dollar is worth significantly less in Kuwait than it would be in Canada. She's actually paying 5 times more than what she would be in Canada, because the Kuwaiti dinar is much stronger in Kuwait than the Canadian dollar. The Canadian dollar is only worth 25 cents over there. So for 1 Canadian dollar, she's got to pay 5. I'm sorry, for 1 Kuwaiti dinar, she's got to pay $5. That's 4 times. That's right, 4 times. I think Aisha is going to actually get her in trouble with Kuwait authorities and get her deported. She's on a mission. Foodie is worried, just my opinion. I bet Aisha has contacted Salah's family. You know what? I'm going to view this with a healthy bit of skepticism. I understand that Aisha was supposed to go live with Milky Chai and something happened. Now it's not going to happen. But y'all, listen, I'm a skeptic. We've had people come forward before in girl world that promised to drop all the tea, and they gave it to us piecemeal. And most of what they said, we already knew and we already suspected. Very few people have actually stepped forward, dropped the tea, burned the bridge to the point of ashes. You know, exactly. They just string us along. So it's like, don't promise us what you're going to do. Don't tell us what you're going to do. Just do it. You know, like, do what you want to do. But if you're jerking off girl world, pardon my language, you know, like, it's not nice. Don't jerk us off. You know, like, do what you got to do. And if you got tea, just do a dump. Dump it all at once. Don't piece it out. Just dump it all at once. If you dump it all at once, Chantal can't stop you. If you try to piece it out, she may get wrathful and vengeful and come for you. Just shock her and dump it all at once. That way she can't stop you. You know what, Kathy? And I don't believe, I'm sorry, excuse me. I don't blame Milky Chai. I'd be skeptical too. Aisha wanted to attach a fundraiser to the interview with Milky sus AF. Yeah, I heard that. And it's like, that's not what the interview is for. So going back to the reading, yeah, engineer, I believe you're right. Also, after what happened with Marty, I'm not confident people are not living in Kuwait. Almost all of us can't even touch her. Milky can't even do a fundraiser. She didn't even tell her either. Right. Like, you're not asking the creator, would it be okay if I do this fundraiser? And you have to be at a certain size on YouTube to do a fundraiser. You have to have a certain number of subscribers in order to do a fundraiser. Not just anybody can do one. All right. Going back to the reading. Oh, so there's, you got the Hermit card. So basically, Foodie she's, what am I getting off of this? Let me look. Excuse me. She is, with the Hermit card, I feel like she's keeping her head down. Like the Hermit has the head down. And the Lantern is in front of the Hermit, and the Hermit's not even looking at the light. You're not even looking at the light in front of you, Foodie, to get out of the dark. You're keeping your head down and you're looking down at your feet, but you're not looking towards the light. Like, there is a lot of alone time going on. And what? Ever since I moved to the Southwest, man, like, my readings have gotten so much different. Clearing out the negative energy where I was. So looking at the card, you see the Hermit is holding on to a stick. So she's alone and like she's holding on to that stick for support, Salah, but not looking towards the light. Like just the Hermit is not standing upright on their own 2 feet. They're leaning on a stick. It's like needing that support, codependent on that stick. Yeah, there is, Leanne. There actually is. We got the 7 of Cups. So you got the 7 of Cups. She's still operating under, I can get whatever I want. Like she to keep her image going. What's going on with Foodie is that there's a constant dialogue in her head going on. No matter how bad the situation is, no matter how low the money gets, no matter how dire things get, like there's this she talks herself into believing that she can fix whatever mess she gets herself into. You know, like if she's short on money, I can make a whole bunch in 3 days. Or whatever's going on with Salah, I can fix that too. She's constantly dreaming about what she wants. And she's constantly thinking about how she can get it. Because what's striking out at me right now is you got the cups in the front. You've got the picture of the castle in one cup. You've got the jewels. You've got the victory crown. You know, these are all things that Foodie wants. She wants a home and she wants lots of money and she wants to be victorious over girl world. And the other cups, the other ones, I feel represent the ways and the means that she uses to get what she wants. Like the trickery, the deception, the lies. You got the picture on the top left of like lying about her appearance and putting on a false face. So it's like she keeps talking, she talks herself up into thinking, I can get these things and I can find a way to get them and I can deceive people and I can lie to people, hence how I'll get to these things. You know, it's like this back and forth system of many years ago, I was told a term, and the term was the golden handcuffs. What are the golden handcuffs? The golden handcuffs are when you're dealing with a person, they make a lot of money, but they also spend a lot of money. They have 1 foot in the gutter and 1 foot in the mansion simultaneously. If they make a bunch of money, it burns a hole in their pocket and it's gone. And they're broke again. And then they make a lot of money and then they spend all that money. Like they're never able to get ahead because they spend as much as they make. They never put anything back. They don't take care of everything. So Chantal, she's got the golden handcuffs. If you put a bunch of money in her hand, it's already spent and not on the things she needs to. And this is where this dialogue comes from because does the shopping therapy, because she spends money on food. She gets low on money. She just tells herself, oh, it doesn't matter. I can make more money. I can, she justifies what she does. I spent a lot of money, but I can make it all back. So it's okay. Rather than address the golden handcuffs and take them off, she finds a reason to keep them on because, you know, it's her normal. That's her familiar. So yeah, this toxic wheel of make, spend, make, spend, make, spend, make, spend, be near broke all the time. All right. So we've got the 5 of Swords. What do we got with the 5 of Swords? We got the Five of Swords. She does show those hauls all the time and never wears half of it. You know what, Thunder Rain? About that. Hi, Effie. About the Temu hauls. I remember back in the day when Chantal did the Torrid hauls. And I thought it was very strange that she would buy like 5 outfits and only one would be the correct size. All of the others would be 2 sizes too small. And I thought, why would she buy clothes that are too small? Hi, Loop Star. And then I found out the feeders, when they have you do requests and pictures and videos, the gainers especially, they like to see people who are big wear clothes that are too small because it points at you're gaining more weight. So she would buy clothes. She would never wear them on YouTube, but I'm sure she was using them for off-camera stuff. So if she's still doing the Temu hauls and she's not wearing some of the stuff, maybe she is, just not in front of us. Hi, Granny Noodles. Yeah, Stefan. Yep. Because there's different categories of feeders. You know, there's many different subfolders to the main folder. You got the immobilizers. The immobilizers, part of their fetish is they like to see you have trouble doing the simplest of things, like walking up a set of stairs or walking or doing housework. Then you've got the gainers. Their interests, their fetishes, they want to see you gain weight. They want to see you wear clothes that are too tight. They want to see the buttons nearly popping off. They want to see you struggle to get into your clothes. So Foodie is catering to that crowd, not only to the main folder, but many other subfolders connected to that. So we got the Five of Swords. I feel like with this one, she's looking for people to back her up on whatever it is she's doing. Like, come fight with me. Not so much fight with her, like argue with her. Looking for allies. Like, back her up and do her dirty work. Maybe that's what this was about. Because Foodie has been known to pay other people to do her dirty work or get them to do things for her. Got a long history with that. But there's a sense of like looking for companions to join her in battle. And a lot of people, like maybe the people that she's asking are not answering the call right away. Let's see. Interesting. Oh, okay. So we've got the Empress card coming up. And we've got the Moon. Oh, sorry. You got the Moon. So the Moon usually points to things in the dark. Secrets coming out, secrets being hidden. Spirit is telling me there's secrets between 2 houses. You see like the different buildings on either side, secrets between 2 houses. So there's I feel like there's some secrets with her that are being hidden that might be coming out with her. Like things that secrets about things she's doing at night. Like secrets connected to the evening. What are you hiding, Foodie? What are you doing? All right, let me just put down these other cards. All right, and put these aside. So we've got the King of Cups, We got the King of Cups, so I feel like this is Salah. But notice that the King of Cups sits alone. There's no queen by his side. There's no queen by the King of Cups. And the Queen of Cups, his main priority is what's in his hands. What is in his hand is the cup. Fill up my cup. That's all he cares about. Fill up my cup. It's not the queen. It's about just fill up my cup. So his priority is sitting on that throne and keeping his cup filled to the top. The Temperance card, the pouring of water from one cup to another, which seems to make sense considering we have this card right here. You know, like there's two people on the ground on their knees in front of the person with the money. So you got two people here. You got two cups here. Hey, Angela. So money is being passed around, Foodie. You're paying people for something. Yes, you are. Money is exchanging hands for something. What it is, I don't know, but you are. Like she's paying people for something. I just lost my card. What did I go and do that for? We've also got the Strength card. Oops, doggone it. We got the Strength card. So to me, normally the Strength card is not a bad thing, but when I'm looking at this, I feel like the maiden has got her hand on the head of is a dog or a lion. Her hand is on the top of the head and also one hand beneath the mouth, closing the mouth up. Like you close your mouth, controlling the dog. You close your mouth, you shut up. So the Strength that feels very manipulative. Like the maiden is standing above the dog, controlling the dog. And taking strength from the animal and saying, you close your mouth. We've got they got the 10 of Pentacles. So money, this definitely feels like money is changing hands. Like there's some people that she's given some money to. That she's talking, that she's either making money off other people or she's talking to other people and giving them money. I think there's a little bit of both. I think she's talking to people and making money off of them and then turning around and using that money to pay other people. And there's like a high expectation. We will live happily ever after. Hey, Dana. Let me go further with that, though. I want to go further with that. I want to see what's going on with that. Talk to me about this 10 of Cups. Oh, really? Isn't that something? Oh, that's cool. All right, so I just flipped some cards on the 10 of Cups. We got the 3 of Cups that came on top of that. So who are you in cahoots with, Foodie? I bet I can guess who those other people are. Thank you, Dana Jacobs, for gifting the 5 memberships. That was so sweet of you. Really appreciate that. You're awesome. Yay. Hey, Leanie. We got the 3 of Cups. Hello, Clark. So you got the 3 of Cups. So who are these 3 people, Foodie? Who are you celebrating with? Who are you in cahoots with? Look, who are you close to, ma'am? We've got the Ace of Swords. So there's a sense of feeling like whatever you're doing, you think you're going to be victorious, but no, you're not. You're really not going to be victorious. You know, whatever you're cooking up, whatever you're doing, you're not going to be victorious. You know, it's just what you're doing. It's just like a temporary spike and then it goes away. It's not something that's long standing. Like, I feel like she goes through a sense of panic, like she spends too much money, and then, oh, I got to come up, I got to cook something up to make up for the money that I've spent. And then it fixes things for the temporary. And then she goes right back to lather, rinse, repeat. So it's like she's creating her own hamster wheel. Right, Thunder Rain? But like it's like, oh my, it is almost like it's like somebody who goes out and overspends on a credit card, and then they get the bill and they're like, oh my God, I spent X amount of money. I got to hustle and I got to make money to make up for the money that I spend. So they hustle and they make a little bit of money. And then once the bill is paid, they go right back to overspending. So how about I pull out the Osho cards? She's in cahoots with Nads. Yes, I believe she is. I believe you're right. And I say that because Deedy came into her chat and Deedy should have been blocked. Why isn't Deedy blocked off her channel? Why is she allowed back there? And why was Chantal so happy to see her? And if Deedy came into her chat, then you got to know who was over Deedy's shoulder watching Deedy talk to Chantal. Who do you think was right there next to Deedy when Deedy was talking to Chantal? If Deedy was in there talking to Chantal, I'm sure Natter was sitting right next to her. And that's why Chantal was so happy, because she's like, ooh, Natter's watching me. Telling on yourself, Foodie. Yes, she did, Lisa. She sure did. Yep, Joanna. And I'll say it again. A lot of people have said, if Natter was talking to Chantal, he would have said something by now. Here's my counterpoint. If Natter is getting financial benefit or help from Chantal, he's going to keep his mouth shut as long as the benefit keeps coming. He's a scammer, but he's not stupid. If Chantal is sending him $100 or $500, or if she's buying him groceries or paying the rent, he's going to shut up as long as the money is there. He will shut up. He will milk that cow until there's no milk left in the udders, and then he'll open his mouth. But until then, if he can keep quiet and the water is calm and the money keeps coming, he'll shh. Okay? So that's why if he knows anything, he's not going to say anything, because he knows the moment he goes against Foodie, the money's going to get cut off. And if he and Deedy need that money, they're not going to say anything. If they can get whatever amount out of Foodie, free and clear, no issues, no problems, they'll take it. And doesn't he have a court case coming up soon? He might be getting money for that. So he's not going to mess up that money train, is he? No, no, no. Hey, banana bowls. So that's why he will keep his mouth shut. Because he wants that money. And if she's buying the groceries and she's paying for things, he ain't going to stop her. He's going to let the sugar mama give up the sugar. So we're going to do the Osho tarot deck. I'm just disgusted with my government for not deporting you if you tried to hurt somebody. Patience, Joanna, patience. Sometimes karma takes a minute to catch up, but once it does, it gives the knockout punch. It'll happen, just like with Foodie. It's her karma. Let her have it. All right. All right, so we're going to pull some additional cards for Foodie on her reading. And if you guys want to give a thumbs up to the stream, thank you for doing so. And if you want to sub up to the channel, thank you also for that. But if you feel free to hang out as long as you like. All right, so we're going to do some more of the Osho cards. All right. So talk to me, Foodie. What are some messages the spirits want to give you? What do they want to give you? Can you tell us, please? Ooh, this came up before. She's feeling exhausted. She's feeling tired. Very tired. Like she's very happy to look out the window, but not go outside. Too tedious for her. Too tedious. It feels very tedious to her. She doesn't want to go out. Doesn't want to go out. Let me just shuffle up once more. All right. Damn, I'm getting the same cards over and over again. I just shuffled. Yeah, so we have the exhaustion card, a sense of like, I'm good. I'll sit up here. I'll hang out the window and look at everything going on outside. But I'm good. I'm also struck with, I'm looking at this card. You guys see what's above her? Like there's a sense she doesn't want to go outside. Like, look what's up here. That looks like this, an anxious face to me. She doesn't want to go outside. She hates going outside. Then we've got the miser. Like she is a big old stingy puss when it comes to the money. Very stingy, very selfish. I'm also looking at this and I'm feeling like there are some secrets being kept. I feel like there are some secrets being kept with this one. Like, you guys see the wall right here? Like the wall, like when you have a wall up, that means you're keeping things from people. You're walling yourself in. Like, my precious, like just she's got a wall around herself, like hiding what she's doing, being the miser. Like she hides what's in front of her. I think she might be hiding some money from Salah. I don't think he knows about all the money she's making. I'm feeling like there are secret accounts, maybe PayPal accounts, maybe Cash App or something. Like he doesn't know all of what she's making. He has no idea. And she's very stingy about the money that she gives out. She gives out as little as possible. Very, very stingy as Chantal. Like she's very much the miser in all respects of her life. Right. I'm looking at this. The miser. The wall also keeps people from seeing everything. Like the disguise. Like you're only seeing part of me. I'm going to be over here in the corner making money, but those in front can only see part of me. And I'm going to be behind the wall making more money. So on YouTube, we only see parts of her. But behind the wall, when the camera's turned off for YouTube, there's more going on. And that is where a lot of her money comes from. So there's that. Like YouTube is not even her main income. It used to be. But her main income is when she's not on YouTube. You know, like that's her main bread and butter now. Like that's she's like, look at the expression on the face. The woman is looking behind like, you can't see me. You don't know what's going on here. Mind your business. She's making more money off of YouTube than on. Oh, God. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got? She really needs to go for a transformation, though. She needs to transform. You know, like she's stuck in a rut of her own making. She's stuck on her own self-made hamster wheel. But Spirit is saying you need to transform. You really need to transform and just drop all of the bad parts. And then we've got totality. Like you need to reach out and grab people. You know, like reach out and connect with other people. Really? Huh. The last card is this. You know what? I'm going to expand on this when you got the celebration card. Because we just had the Three of Cups in the other deck. What's that about? Talk to me. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. So we got the celebration card. I'm like, okay, I want some clarification on the celebration card. Politics. You're too busy playing games, Chantal. You're too busy doing the YouTube politics and switching out your masks and being snaky. You know, you need to change, but you're sticking to the same bullshit. Like you think you're... I can't with her. I can't with her. Can't with her. Silly woman you are. She is a professional scammer. And the stupid thing is, for what? All the games and all the scams and all the lies. For what? She can even say, yeah, I'm scamming. Yeah, I'm lying. And this is why. I've got a nice house. I've got a nice car. I'm taking care of my health. All the scamming and the lying for what? To protect and fund her addictions and obsessions. All that thinking and all that planning and all that scheming just for that. Jeez. Stupid. All right. So how about we do a reading on Mr. Salad? I think so, Joanna. He fell? Yeah, I kind of saw that on Twitter that he did fall. Why did he fall? What happened? Did he trip over something? What did he fall over? Foodie's place is a mess. I wouldn't doubt that he'd fall over something there. What did he fall on? Couch and the keyboard. Well, but she's a mess. Her place is messy. One of the 3 couches of the table. Probably the table. That table is so in the way. Even the keyboard hates them. The Revenge of Crazy Frog. The Revenge of Crazy Frog. You know what, Kat? I think so too. I think she has bank accounts for different things. I think she's got social media for different things. I think she's got Messenger for different things. Everything is all spread out and divided. Did Chantal give Julia a 3 depot shot? I don't know. Yeah, I can't stand the Crazy Frog song. And that's exactly why he plays it. Aisha has to know more than what she's saying. Foodie was awfully upset. Yeah, and you know what? As a member of Girl World, I'm just going to say it once. Like, look, she chose to say what she said on Twitter. And I'm still confused what started everything, and that's why it feels very manufactured. Aisha was part of Foodie Circle for a while, and then she disappeared, and now she's back. And my question is, why? Why out of nowhere is she making herself known? That looks weird to me, especially near the end of the month. And for those who might be interested, the next 2 months that are coming up, those 2 months are the highest paying months of the year. When you're a YouTuber, that's when your RPM goes up. What is the RPM? The RPM is the rate per minute that you get paid per 1,000 views. It goes up for November and December. So she might be just cooking up some stuff to get through and get the most money while she can. So it looks very sus to me. She was Salah's best buddy when Foodie first arrived in Kuwait. Yeah, like, I think they're all in cahoots, period. It's not bringing the super chats. Well, that's why I say if you want to impress Girl World, you got all kinds of tea. Dump it all at once. Don't piecemeal it out. Don't string us along. Don't jerk us off. Just dump it all. That way Foodie can't stop it. If you dump it all at once, we can grab it all before she has a chance to stop that person. I would slow drip it to drive Foodie crazy. Yeah, I can see why you think that, but the thing is, Foodie's a vindictive, vengeful biatch. So if you try to slow drip it, she might stop you somehow. That's why you got to do a dump all at once. Like, just all at one time, dump it. So she can't stop it from coming out. Drag it out for months. Hey, Buckle Bunny. Yeah. I had a feeling that would happen to Nola. I had a feeling like Aisha was going to get weird. Really weird. Like, her just coming out of nowhere felt weird. So I'm like, is she really going to go through with it? Let's see. And then it didn't happen. I'm like, oh, expected. And then I saw on Twitter that Aisha was like, does anybody have the receipts of the text? And I'm like, Aisha, they're all over Twitter, dude. All you got to do is just do a search. You'll find them. Why are you asking people to send you stuff? If it matters to you, you go find it. It's not like you can't find them. They're all over the place. This is true, Lisa. She's nervous. All right, so we're going to do a one on mustard salad. Someone told her to go to Kiwi Farms and look, and she said it was too many pages. She doesn't have to go to Kiwi Farms. There are videos on YouTube showing the messages. There's tons of videos everywhere. There's stuff on Twitter. I mean, she doesn't have to go to the farms. She can go on Twitter or YouTube and just look around and find it. And just do a simple search, and there you go. Aisha wants girl with acceptance so bad, but it's not going to happen. Nope, not going to happen. We're not stupid. All right, salad. What have you got to say for yourself, sir? She needs copies of the receipts she dropped. No, Saban. What Aisha wanted was copies of the Kybella receipts, like the text going back and forth between her and Salah. I believe that's what she was asking for. And it's like they're all over the place. Just go look. YouTube spanked you. What did you say? Were you using bad words? They don't like bad words. YouTube, they don't like bad words. She sounds lazy. All right, so we're going to get started with Salah. What's going on with you, Salah? What do you want to tell us, sir? Okay, interesting. Ooh. Oh, my. Hey, Bugs. You want to say hi to everybody? You're right next to me. All right, so the first card down for Salah, we have the Six of Cups. That's interesting, but you got two cards in contrast. You got the Six of Cups. Somebody offering somebody a flower. What are you doing? You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Look. Come here. Come here. Rah, 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 rah. There's the booger. Hey, Bugs. Everybody loves you, booger. Hi, kitty. This is my cat Booger for those that have never seen her. It's a big girl. Booger. Booger. This is what we do. You want to curl up? You want to curl up? We do this all the time. Come here. She likes to be held like a baby. This is why I can't type sometimes. What are you doing? It's a baby kitty. Got your little ears. Got your ears. This is my baby. Booger is in the building. I got readings to do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I would love to hold you. We could do this for hours. And the booger. Can I let you down? You're going to bite at me anyway. Oh. All right, I gotta let you down carefully. All right. Going back to the reading, we have the Six of Cups. And we've got the Five of Pentacles. So we go from this to this. It's like, so like, Salah. He is so trying to make Foodie happy. Like trying to cater to her. Why is that jumping out at me? He's giving her, like, I keep looking at the flower or the star on top of that cup, giving her praise and all of that. Like he's really just laying it on thick, but there are money issues. She's been pouting ever since. Oh no. Cups, pentacles usually represent money, material goods, business. Cups could mean an abundance of something, like there's a time of abundance. It all depends on the situation, how the cards are laid out. All right, so the next card down we have, okay. Whatever's going on, he's feeling very victorious. With the Four of Wands, he's feeling very victorious. Or he's hoping to be victorious. Like he's controlling all the money. With the Four of Pentacles, he's on top of the money. Hold on. Okay. For some reason, I'm looking at this and I'm feeling like you've got the man sitting. There was a city behind him. He's sitting. He's got his foot on pentacles, and he's got two pentacles, one on top of his head and one in his arms. I feel like there's things going on outside the city that relate to money that he's involved with. Like something that people thinks that he's involved in things or getting involved in things where he's making money or getting involved in money. Like I'm getting a sense of like there are things going on outside of the home. He's got a lot of irons in the fire. You know, like different projects, if you will, like different things going on. Maybe talking to other people. Ooh. Lord Salah, what are you doing? All right, hold on. I want to see this whole spread. What? Okay. Interesting. So let me put this over here so I can put this over here. Very good. Then we've got the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking. I'm going to tell you guys what comes to mind. I feel this is him. Like the cups represent Chantal. And this is him, like the cups are over here to the other side. And basically the feeling is you stay home and you make the money. And I'm going to be on the other side doing my own thing. Hi, Tammy. Like, you stack up the cups for me. And I'm going to be on the other side just wandering about doing my thing. Like you be the machine, and you crank out the money for me. And that's the agreement. And he's romancing somebody. Like he's doing something. He's involved in something, and that is not Chantal with the Two of Cups. That is not him. That's not her. Wait a minute, it is her. Hold on, wait. So hold on, let me just retract that. I got that wrong. I feel that with the Two of Cups, he's going out and doing things and trying to make money. Chantal's bringing the money, but with the lion's head over the top of the cups, there's a fight over who's got the control. Like on the surface, it looks like we're a couple and we're happy, but there's a fight for control. Always a constant fight for control. And then, of course, you got, hello, Chantal. We've got the Queen of Swords. He's got to deal with the Queen of Swords. And she's always spoiling for a fight. Always ready. Part of the problem is you got the Star card. And the last reading I did for her, there's money coming in, but there's also more money going out. There's no getting ahead. It's just treading water. So you put water in one vase, and then it's transferred into another vase. And then the first vase is empty, and then you got to fill it up again and lather, rinse, repeat. So there's no getting ahead here for either party. There's no sense of we're doing good and we're going up the hill. You're at the bottom and you can't start to climb up because there's just so much overhead and there's not enough money to cover it all. You got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Then we got this card again. Like he's depending on Chantal's money. Like I feel like with this the Six of Pentacles, she's controlling him with the money. Like he is literally at her feet groveling for money. She's controlling him with the money. Like he's addicted to the laziness and the easiness of the lifestyle, and she's controlling him with the money. Let's see. Then you got the King of Wands. He's thinking. He's thinking. Looking for new ideas. But just like Foodie, the Two of Swords, he feels kind of stuck. Which battle do I fight? You can't fight any battle if you've got two swords in your hand. You can't fight anybody. You got to pick your battle, Salah. You can't fight two at once, dude. All right, so what does the Osho Tarot have to say for Salad? What does the Osho Tarot have to say for Salad? Let's see. Okay. All right. I would give him a few hours of relief. No, it wouldn't. Foodie, give anybody a few hours of relief? What nonsense is this? If anything, she's going to make you more exhausted if you try to cut her food bill. Oh, you know what? I'm so stupid. I was wondering why Foodie was quiet. I just figured it out. I was wondering, why hasn't Foodie posted anything? Why has she been so quiet? And it just hit me. It's YouTube payday for her. I forgot. Like, she's over in Kuwait. That's 8 hours ahead. She probably just got her check. So she's probably having a B moment like nobody's business. She's been waiting on her YouTube check so she can eat her takeout again. Well, Tammy, I do reactions to Foodie Beauty, and I also do tarot readings, and I react to different tarot readers. But I forgot about that. I forgot that this is her YouTube payday, and she's probably just going wild with the food. But I forgot all about that. Shame on me for forgetting that. No. She's not filming another mukbang. If she just got paid, she's probably hitting all the drive-thrus tonight. Don't get involved. Stay out of the way, Salah. She's headed for McDonald's. She's been without her takeout for how long? Dude, she's going to have a B moment like nobody's business. I told y'all that. Because she's not in recovery. She's dry. And when you're dry, you're not in recovery. It just means you don't have access to what you want. But once you get access, you're going to way overdo it. You're going to overindulge just because you didn't have it for a long time. She's having a B moment. Not that I wish that upon her, but it's going to happen. She has no control. All right. So how about Mr. Salah? Well, she will. Listen, Sock Puppet, I've dealt with food issues before. I had B moments myself, and I know that if you want that food and you don't have access to it, the moment you get access, you're going to lose your mind. You're late. It's okay, Susie. It's okay. You got stuff to do. It's all right. Yeah, girl world is a deep, dark rabbit hole. Don't jump in it if you can help it. I know things about Chantal I wish I didn't know. I know way too much about her. Damn it. Why did I have to jump in that hole? Why? Rude. Girl world. GORL. Snarky priest. Hey, girlfriend. How are you? The lovely snarky priest is in the house. How are you, Snarky? Hey, Snarky, you love to go off on Chantal. I'd like to tell you something that I found out yesterday. Feel free to go off on her if you wish. So one of the Telegram pictures that Chantal was using on Telegram, the redhead picture, Snarky, that was a porn star by the name of April Snow. Chantal using porn star pictures to talk to people on Telegram. Yep. I even found the exact picture that she used. Sure did. So Chantal stealing other people's fucking identities to talk to people on Telegram. Damn it! All of my cards are going everywhere. Hold on, let me just fix myself. Hold on, my cards fell. I'm a mess. Hey, have mercy. Hey, have mercy. All right, so we're doing like the side cards for Salah. And guys, I might be getting a few more wonderful decks. And thank you, Hannibal, for letting me know a corn star that looks like our lovely snarky priest is lovely. But yeah, like the redhead picture, it was a redhead. Chantal was trying to portray herself as a corn star with red hair. A skinny redhead corn star. Like she thought is acting like that was her. Oh, damn it. My cards are just going everywhere. What the hell? Her dream self. No, she's not very modest at all. They do have a lot to say. Right, snarky. Go get her. Tell her. How dare she try to be a redhead? So, wait, what's this? And now people are throwing up all her OF pics on that site. Before anybody sends me anything, I just want y'all to know that rule that y'all talk about, if I have to see it, you have to see it, don't send me anything. I don't care about that rule. Don't send me shit. Don't you do that to me. Don't you ruin my meal. I got to eat later. Don't you send me anything. Don't do it. I don't know. That rule does not apply to me. I don't accept that. I do not consent. Don't you send me that peep pics. Don't you do it. No. Don't send me pictures of her feet. I don't want to see the rest of her body. No, ma'am. No. I got to eat dinner later. Don't ruin it for me, okay? Just don't do it. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. It's snarky. Don't do it. Leave me alone. No, banana balls. I actually have seen that picture. I didn't want to see it. And you know what's even more especially rude? When you wake up in the morning, you just woke up, you haven't had your coffee, you haven't had anything, and you go to check Twitter, and then it's the first thing you see is something foodie related with her clothes off. That is just the rudest shit at 8 in the morning. What are y'all thinking? Doing that? Can't you wait till noon to do that? You got to do that 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. No. You want to see it, though. I still want to see the peep picture. Hey, members of Girl World in here, hook O'Hale out. Let him see. You'll need eye bleach. Do you have a supply of eye bleach? You're going to need it after looking at that picture. I'm telling you, be prepared. You are not prepared, but try to be prepared. You'll need eye bleach and some Pepto-Bismol. I'm just letting you know. Oh, Hale wants to see the peep picture. What girl world person is going to help them out? Once you see it, you'll say, why did I even ask for that? Why did I ask for that? You know what's even worse than that picture? What's even worse than that picture is the picture that Chantal took in Cuba of her kitty cat halfway hanging out of her underwear. That one made me go, I was like, why did you take that picture? There's something wrong with it. There's something wrong with it. She took a picture of her kitty cat half hanging out of her underwear, and I'm like, that thing looks deformed. Something's wrong with it. It don't look right. Uh-oh. Snarky priest is like, what's your ex, Hale? Hale, you asked the question. Members of Girl World are going to help you out. You're not going to like it, but you wanted to see it. You wanted to see it. All right, so this is for Salah. All right, so let me just, what does he need to work on? Oh, God. What does he need to work on? So the first card we have is innocence. The fact that you just, what am I getting off this? Like this card, I feel like he's a scammer, but Chantal's even more of a scammer. You're far too innocent for her games, Salah. Like you're a scammer in your own right, but Foodie is 100 levels above you. Like there are things you don't know, and those who are around you are taking advantage of what you don't know. Like you not knowing works to their advantage. So it's like you're just a little grasshopper, but there's somebody else who's the master. And like they play innocent, but they're not innocent. So the innocence thing gets manipulated. Like they're putting on a mask of innocence when they're not innocent at all. Then there's also the issue of trust, like he's not trusting himself. He doesn't trust himself to just to let go and fly. And he's so afraid of just letting go and taking that leap of faith. Like he doubts himself. Like, can I get away from her and can I make it on my own? And I don't want to try. And like, I feel like, there's a lot of talk that goes on when she's around him. Like she's always putting him down, degrading him. There's a lot of abusive talk. And she does that on purpose to keep him from feeling too confident in leaving. Like I'm feeling like she constantly says things and does things What kitty cat was messed up? Who? What? What are you talking about? What kitty cat? But she says things and she does things to make him doubt himself. And that's another form of manipulation and control, because if somebody doubts themselves, if they have no confidence, they are easier to control. Am I behind the stream? Who are you talking to? Oh, Tara. Sorry. But yeah, like he doesn't trust himself. He doesn't trust himself to take that leap of faith. He won't make the jump and get across the abyss. Like underneath him is everything, and there's the open sky in front of him, and he won't take the leap of faith. And here we go. And he's dealing with the miser. Like she's clearly hiding things from him. She's hiding her money. She's hoarding her money. Like there's a sense of, you can't tell me what to do. And like, just like, this is her true face. Like when the camera's turned off, this is her true face. Like just stingy and cheap and mine, my precious. You know, he's dealing with miser Foodie off camera. And he wants to go out and celebrate. He really does. This is the life that he wants. He wants the life of celebration and fun. But to get that, he's got to change. The wheel of change has to spin. You can't get it stuck in place by not moving. It's got to move. It's got to move. You know, if you don't move, then the wheel of fortune can't move. Once you start moving, the wheel of fortune can move with you. She's learned lessons from Natter. So that's for Salah. Who else can I do a reading on? We did Foodie, we did Salah. Should I do a reading on the power couple? See what's coming up next for the both of them. That's it for the both of them. Something is telling me to use other. What is this? Where are my other decks? What do we got over here? I got all these decks over here. What's calling out to me over here? What? What do you want? No, that's not it. Y'all give me a second. Dark Goddess. Da-da-da. Whispering Woods. I don't know what's calling out to me over here. I'll just use the other decks. I have to look for it later the day. What's in here? I pulled this one out. What? Oh, I know what I should be pulling out. The conspiracy deck. I want to go use the conspiracy deck, because that's like a T deck. By the way, y'all, I was looking at different tarot decks today on eBay. I mean, I have a lot, but there were some that were really catching my attention. So I'm going to be getting some more tarot decks, like T decks. Aisha. There's a lot of cards in this deck, though. That's why I want the T deck. The T deck can be more specific. You want me to do Aisha? Y'all want to see little Miss Aisha? All right. I can't put all the cards in my hand. There's just far too many. So I'm only pulling out part of them. That's why I need a smaller deck. Because look how ridiculously wide this is. Who thought this was a good idea? Holy crap. That's too many cards, bro. Can't shuffle all that. It is the True Crime and Conspiracy deck by Aisha. AliClawAker.com or something. I'm sorry, my eyes suck. I can't read the small print. For those that are wondering what it looks like, there's the box. Here we go. A card shuffler. You may be right about that. I'll look into that. These cards are driving me nuts. They're slippery. Got tiny hands. All right. So what do we got here? Who am I shuffling for? Is it Aisha or the power couple? How about I do some brief overlay on little Miss Aisha? Let's start with her, since everybody's wondering about her. We'll do her first. What the cards got to say about her? Interesting. We're starting out interesting. So the first card down is wooded area. The second one is affluent. The third is celebrity. So I don't know where she lives, but it maybe in a wooded area. Maybe that's where she lives. But it looks like she's looking maybe to come up, and she's looking for like a little bit of notoriety from this. And so like I know that she lives in the US, but maybe she's in a wooded area. And she's looking to get something from all of this, looking for some notoriety. What else can you tell me, please? Let's see. We got this card, Weird Science. So how am I taking the Weird Science card? Just trying to put things together that don't necessarily belong together. Just going about things in a very strange way. What else? Because I'm going to expand on the Weird Science card. So we got the water supply. Let's see. This came up. Water supply. Water supply. I need another one. Huh. Like water is when you think of water flows outward. So I'm taking this as basically her trickling out information to girl world. Like water can drip and water can trickling out information to girl world, not really letting things go in a gush, just trickling things out to girl world, like trickling out information. You got the natural causes card. So trying to make it all seem natural, and it having to do with the couple, meaning Chantal and Salah. Oh shit. What's this about? Revenge for what? Girl, what did she do to you? What are you revenging over? Oh my God. Oh. Oh, okay. You revenging over something. You're revenging. All right. Hold on. That card doesn't apply. It has to do with a secret. Somebody's keeping a secret. There's some secrets here, y'all. What secrets? Talk to me. There's some egos involved here. A lot of peacocking around. Like somebody wants to be somebody, and they're using the secrets to become somebody versus just being a somebody on their own. It's like, this is the path to be more of a somebody. I can use this to my advantage to be someone. So this isn't about bringing forward information to expose Chantal. This is about using information to be somebody, to accomplish something. And Chantal, she's just collateral damage. I think so too. Have mercy. Oh, a secret trip? Really? What secret trip are you taking, ma'am? To do what? Oh, body double, deep fake. Okay. I'm looking at that card. And the first thing that strikes me is somebody wants to be somebody. And somebody wants to be in somebody else's shoes. I'm feeling like Aisha, in a sense, wants to be Chantal. Not to have all parts of her life, but she wants to be in the spotlight. She wants the attention. So it's like there's some of that going on. Like, I talk to you and there's parts of your life that I wish that I had. I want to be you, in a sense. There is some regret. There is some regret. I think that she cared about Chantal, like talking to her, and there is just some regret. There's gonna be some regret for all of this opening of the mouth. I feel like Aisha, there's moments of loneliness with her that she talked to Chantal, and this wanting of attention, there's going to be some regret for opening her mouth. There's going to be some regret. And that's going to lead to a breakup. Bye. Bye. Yeah, because Foodie don't put up with that mess. If you once you go against her, that's it. Let's see. Let's see. What else do we got? So you guys get the gist on Little Miss Aisha. I feel like Foodie is crashing out. Can you explain that? What does that mean, crashing out? In what way? I mean, I'm genuinely curious. Who would use Foodie as a role model? I don't think so much it's about being a role model as it is. So Aisha wants attention. She wants attention. That's the part about Foodie's life that she wants. She wants the attention. And she knows that Foodie is surrounded by girl world. So she wants people to pay attention to her. She does. Like she's not known on YouTube. She wants that attention. Like she has no F's to give and she's in full self-destruct mode. I agree. So let's do like a regular tarot reading on Aisha. Did Milky do the interview? I've heard the interview is a no-go. She's close to reaching 500 pounds. She's already there, Joanna. She's already there. I think she's well over 500. Well over. She ain't no 330 pounds. She's well over 5. She already there. Well, let's do a reading on Aisha. Just to put things in perspective, y'all. You guys can see how I look. I'm 5'3", about 120, 125 pounds. Foodie's 5 feet tall. So she's 3 inches shorter than me. So her normal weight range should be 115, 120, which is about right where I am right now. You guys can see my wrist, my hands, compared to Foodie's. So think about like how short I am and how small. Foodie actually should be even smaller because she's shorter. I was, you know what? I was looking forward to the interview too. I had a feeling like it wasn't going to happen. I was skeptical, but I'm like, if Aisha does the interview, that's going to show everybody like where she's really at. I was wanting to see the interview to see what kind of information she was going to give up, because it was going to go one of two ways. Either A, she was going to just dump it all and tell us stuff that we don't know, or B, she was going to do like other people and just piecemeal it out and tell us things we already knew and jerk us off. And I wanted to see which way it was going to go. We don't see Foodie without filters. Loki just offered Aisha a platform when she was in her chat. Girl well ran with it like it was a plan. Well, the interview isn't going to happen. So I guess Aisha backed out. Big Salah and Foodie are scamming together, and Foodie got caught, and he didn't, and he is excited that this is his way out. Well, I don't think Foodie is nervous about Salah finding out her talking to other men, because he talks to other women. This is where I think she gets nervous, because Foodie likes to manipulate and control. If it's proven, if he can find out that she is talking to other men, then that means the leverage that she's holding over his head about everything with Kybella, she can't use that anymore. She loses control of him. She cannot use that embarrassment of the past as leverage to hit him over the head with. So it's not about, is he going to care if I'm messing with other men? It's going to, her nervousness is, am I going to lose that control over this man? Milky also didn't want to touch it when she found out Aisha got a lawyer. That was actually a smart move on Milky's part. Like, that's legal stuff. Don't play with that. She got a bad feeling. Well, you get a bad feeling, you should always trust your gut. Your gut feeling happens for a reason. If it feels weird, don't do it. If your gut feeling is saying don't do it, then back away. Just back away. It's a good idea. Because usually there's a reason why. When you get that gut feeling like something's off, go with that. Because chances are later on you find out why you felt that way. If your intuition is kicking in, follow it. All right. Maybe Aisha wants Salah. The reality where she lives is a bigger factor. Men are allowed to blank women for, and it's. I don't know about any of that, Enola. I know that Kuwait don't play when it comes to the law. I don't know how they do things over there, but I know they don't play around. Pretty please. All right, I'm doing one on Aisha first. Everybody wants me to do one on her, so I'm doing one on Aisha. All right, Aisha, what's your energy? What is your energy, ma'am? All right. Booger, what are you doing beneath there? Ooh. Interesting. Okay. That's really interesting. Oh my God. So I gotta be careful. We got the Lover's card. I gotta censor it for YouTube. The first card down is the Lover's card. You got the Page of Wands next. And then you got the King of Pentacles. So what do these three cards, what do they tell me? I don't know if Aisha is in touch with Salah. Is she in touch with him? You know what? I need to expand on that Lover's card because that's just throwing me off. Ooh, okay. All right. So I expanded on the Lover's card. We've got the Moon. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles. Girl. There are some secrets. There are some secrets. You got some secrets, Aisha. Yes, you do. And you getting paid for something. You're getting paid for something, ma'am. You're involved in some kind of money with somebody else. Yeesh. You got the Page of Wands. And we've got the King of Pentacles. Who are you involving yourself with, ma'am? Ma'am, can we talk, ma'am? Ma'am. I'm feeling like there's a connection between Aisha and Salah. There's a serious connection there. That's the way it's looking. What the F? I'm going to go further. Yeah, you got the Ace of Swords. I picked up my sword for you. Yeah, like here we go again. We got the Four of Cups. Like she's getting money from somewhere. She is getting money from somewhere. Yeah, like I feel like they're all in cahoots. This is bullshit. Straight up bullshit. Bullshit. You got the Eight of Wands. Yeah, like things up in the air, projects up in the air, money involved, cups. Yeah, but it's all going to come crashing down, isn't it, Aisha? It's all going to come crashing down. Whatever the hell all of this is right now on YouTube, it's going to fall apart. This is why you don't fuck around with Girl World, because then you find out. The amount of fucking around pertains to how you find out and how and when. But this you don't fuck around with Girl World. We don't like it. It's going to fall apart. And then whatever the hell's going on with you, can be right back where you started with the money situation. Like she's getting a little bit of pay cut somewhere from somebody. And we're going to see her again with more projects. Like she'll pop back up. Like I feel this is very money. This is very money related, very money, wanting of money. Money motivated. There, that's it. Very money motivated. Like there's some hard times going on with her. No shade, no shame. But it was very money motivated. Like she got approached. Like, hey, we need something. We need some drama. Do you want in? And she said, I'm in. And looking at all she can do, yeah, the wheel of fortune is turning for her. Like, which way do you want to go with this? Basking in the sun of attention. But you're about to walk off a cliff, Aisha. You're basking in the sun. Oh, it's nice and bright out here, but you're about to walk off a cliff because you're not watching where you're going. And you're seeing that there could be some kind of victory over this, but you're looking to see, what can I do to make money? What can I do to bring myself up and make that money? It's very much, I'm feeling this is very, Booger, excuse me, ma'am, get out of there. She's being a bad girl. Come here, get out of the cabinets. This is all very money motivated. Money on the mind, money in the pocket. Somebody's coming forward and giving her money. This is bullshit. This is all manufactured fucking bullshit. Yep, King of Cups. You got the Knight of Cups. You've got the King of Cups. This is bullshit. Knight of Pentacles. Like all of the money cards are coming up. Money. Who you talking to, girl? Ma'am, why are you in the cabinets? Stop. Yeah, more money. More money. Want to explain that, Aisha? This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Where's my other deck? It's bullshit, girl world. It's bullshit. And I keep feeling this feeling like this. The Kai Bella thing was explosive. When it hit, it was explosive. It was a lot. I feel like I'm getting the message right now that those that are on Foodie side, they're trying to do a sort of kind of redo of the Kai Bella situation. Does that make sense? Like when the Kai Bella thing happened, it was explosive. It was a lot. Those text messages, we were all, our jaws on the floor, like, what? So it's like people have gotten together, talked, and said, what can we do that's shocking? What can we do to kind of like cause some waves in girl world? But this is not going to hit the way the Kai Bella text hit. It's not going to be like hitting you upside the face type situation. It's going to be just like, whatever. It was interesting for a minute and then it's going to be gone. Does that make sense? Like Chantal, maybe Salah, and other people have gotten together and said, well, remember when the whole Kai Bella thing happened and people were tuning in and interested? What can we do that kind of feels like that? Hey, Detective Coaches. So I feel like with Aisha, it's very money motivated. Like mind on the money and getting tempted with money, getting paid money. Like bitch is getting paid, or she wants to get paid. So you know, I also like, here's another possibility. I'm just going to throw it on the table. If Chantal wants to end the Kuwait arc, if she's planning on going back to Canada because she can't be in Kuwait anymore, if it's getting harder and harder for her to get back into Kuwait, she's got to find a way to end the chapter, doesn't she? She's got to create some kind of ending to the chapter where she doesn't look like a total loser with Salah. You know, she's going to try to script things to where it seems like I'm going back to Canada not because I got rejected by my husband, but looking like the victim and the hero. So it's like maybe she's trying to find an angle to end the arc. She was puffing away, yelling, I don't care if I get deported. Well, careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for, Foodie. You just might get it. You just might get what you want. I don't care if I get deported. Well, you'll care if you're back in Canada and you have no place to live. You'll care then. And all that trash talk you did about the Motel 6. Girl, you couldn't afford a Motel 6 room for a month. Because that ain't cheap. She hit it 413 times. Dang. It's nothing but a show. Salty fry? I agree with you. Chantal said long ago that it's her story. She referred to it as her story. Well, those of us that read books, we know that stories can be made up, right? You can make up a story. A story could be all the way true or partially true or not true at all. It's her story, and she's writing it in real time. And she adds in the situations, the events, the characters, what they do, what they say. She's writing it in real time. You think who will hook up with Nat in Egypt? Who, what? Foodie's not going to Egypt. She's not going there. All right, so this is for Aisha. What are you going to tell us, Aisha? What do the cards want to tell you? That's perfect. That card is so perfect for Aisha. And I just pulled that on the regular tarot deck for her. You're playing the part of the fool. You're playing the part of the fool. You're basically hanging off the cliff. You're hanging off the cliff to catch part of the sun. The fool. How perfect. Yep. All right, that's interesting. That's really good. So the second card is like she's looking for some intensity. Like she's looking for some serious intensity. Like intense feeling, intense emotion. Like she's looking for attention. Intense attention. And I don't know what burden she's carrying, but like she's dealing with some sort of a burden. Dealing with somebody who is a burden. And there's a problem with letting go. She just can't say. The last two cards are very, very interesting, y'all, because this is the card letting go. Okay, you see the card letting go. And the last card for her is friendlessness. So like it feels like she just can't deal with letting go of Foodie. She just can't let go. So look, I don't agree with Chantal most of the time because rule number one, Chantal lies. But I think like when she says that Aisha just won't let go, she's not lying. Because you get the picture of the two trees here and it was upside down. So it's like she got attached to Foodie, and then she just could not let go. And so maybe what's going on is a bit of there's a bit of lashing out, but there's also being paid. So like one more. Yeah, it is a beautiful card. What else we got? Hold on. We've got, interesting, we got the completion card. And we've got flowering. So when I look at the completion card, I think of it as adding another layer to the cake. Like she feels incomplete. So she wants to be somebody online, and she thinks is the way to get it, which will lead to the glamour. What kind of a friendship was it? I feel like her talking to Foodie, it filled up like a loneliness in her life somewhere. I feel that, like just companionship, loneliness with Foodie. And then Foodie just stopped talking to her. She couldn't deal with that. So, like, who else was I going to read on? Oh, the power couple. That's right. I want to do a reading on the both of them, but I got sidetracked with Aisha. But that was interesting. So, girl world, I can't say 100% for sure about Aisha, but my cards are saying it's bullshit. It is bullshit. We are being hoodwinked. It's bullshit. Somebody's getting paid. Somebody wants to get paid. Bullshit. All right. So the power couple. We'll do the power couple. See what's next for the power couple of YouTube. Are we talking about who is this so sad she messed with his head? Are you talking about Pete's? Yeah, like I've already told you my stance on Pete's. I used to feel bad for Pete's. But at what point do you learn in life? At what point do you learn, I really shouldn't walk up to this stove and put my hand on it because if when I do, it's going to burn me? If you walk up to a stove and you don't know what it is and you touch it and it burns you and you pull your hand away and it's burned, people will feel sorry for you because you didn't know what it was. But if you walk up to it 10 times in a row and put your hand on a hot burner and you keep burning yourself, after like the second time, people stop feeling sorry for you. How many times has Chantal burned Pete's? And yet he keeps going back and he keeps talking to her and he won't stay away from her. He won't just burn the bridge and be done. Like, at what point will he start to learn? I agree that she is very manipulative, and I acknowledge that she manipulated him. But I told you guys before, like I can't forgive him for the way he treated BBJ. I can't. He's got a lot of rage for Foodie, even still. He took it out on that cat when he didn't have to. He let the cats go hungry for 2 days without food before he finally opened his mouth. So, yeah, Foodie did him dirty. But just because somebody does you dirty doesn't mean you take out your anger for someone on an innocent animal. I got a problem with that. I got a big problem with that. I don't care what the issue is. Shouldn't act like that with an animal. You know, he was angry at Foodie, but grabbing on to BBJ's face when she had rotten teeth and squeezing it and saying no mercy. I want to talk to him in Minecraft about that. I want to have a nice conversation with him in Minecraft about that, but he's a dick for that. He's a dick. When you step up to you'll do things to an animal, but you won't step up to a person and tell them your grievances. You're a coward. Everybody deserves love, even Chantal. I just wish she would change it before it's too late. You know, a salty fry, I'm not an evil bitch, but I just like to keep it real. I'm going to keep it really real. I have no hope for Foodie. I've been watching her for years. I've been reacting to her for years. I have yet to see even just a moment, just a moment where she was fighting against the things that she was doing. She leans into those things. She doesn't fight against them. She don't want to fight. This is not me wishing anything on Chantal. It's just being real. You know, I don't want to drag anybody down, but I'm just gonna be blunt. I've seen both sides of the addiction coin. I've been a food addict myself, and I've lost someone to addiction. Okay? I can look into Foodie's eyes and tell she's not ready to change. She's not going to change. She doesn't want to. Nobody can force her. Nobody. And she doesn't understand that she's hurting more than herself with what she's doing. Because when you're an addict, you're hurting in your own way, but the people around you are hurting watching you because they can't do anything. They feel helpless. But because you're enthralled in your addiction, you don't see that. You don't recognize it. You're not feeling other people's pain. You're just wrapped up in your own shit. So it's like you have your point of view, and then other people have their point of view. So it's like that the pain goes beyond you, but you can only feel what you feel. But she doesn't want to change, y'all. She's not ready. She's not going to be ready. She does have multiple addictions. Okay, Nola. Have a good night. She doesn't want, you know what? Salty fry. How is she going to be in recovery for her addiction if she is monetizing her addictions? All of them. All of her addictions are monetized. All of her suffering, all of her pain, monetized. Everything wrong with her, monetized. She spent the last 7 to 8 years building the nearly perfect addiction machine, building it so that all of her addictions could stay active and raging. She has to crowdsource and crowdfund out to keep them all going, but they're all going. You know, like there's different layers to the machine. There's YouTube, her audience on YouTube. There are the VIBs. Another layer to that cake would be the feeders offline. Cameo. You know, just crowdsource, crowdfund to keep the addiction going. All of them. At the level of Chantal's food addiction, it's so large that if something happened to YouTube and Cameo and the feeders, she would not be able to keep it at the level that she's built it. If she's spending $4,000, $5,000 a month on food, can you imagine? Like, she wouldn't be able to work enough hours in the week to make that kind of money, because she does require that much in the way of food. She literally has to crowdsource and crowdfund out to other people to make it happen. You know, like when your habit gets so bad, you have to have other people pay for it. You can't pay for it yourself. Period. You know, like YouTube is not YouTube to her. It is a Go Food Me. And that's not me making fun of GoFundMe, but just that's her version, the Go Food Me. Go feed me. It's her Go feed me. What? You know I'm telling the truth. All right, we're going to get into the power couple. But yeah, like she built this whole addiction machine on YouTube. And as long as it's running and as long as she makes money with it, as long as the VIBs and the feeders and the YouTube money and Google AdSense, they all make up one big gigantic safety net that keep her from hitting the ground, and she has the means to keep the addictions going, she's never going to stop. Never. She's never going to have the motivation to stop. As long as she's got a little bit of something, she's going to say to herself, I'm going to continue. Usually what stops somebody from being in their addiction is they run out of money and they run out of means. Foodie has fixed it to where she'll never run out of money and she'll never run out of means. There's always going to be somebody buying her food and giving her money. So she's all about, let me keep all this stuff going versus break it down and make something new. So if the addiction machine is running, then the addictions are also running, because she's not in recovery for anything. She's just dry sometimes from the things she wants. So on to the power couple. I think she's got a client list too. I think she's got a client list of regulars, and that's where a lot of her money comes from. And YouTube anymore is just a portal for her to get in front of the feeders and say, hi, I'm Chantal, and this is the kind of content that I do, and check out my Cameo. What is the first thing you see when you see a Foodie live or a Foodie video? Who can tell me? What is the first thing you see? The first thing that pops up immediately, the Cameo, right? First thing you see is the Cameo right away. It's not halfway in the video. It's not at the end. It's at the beginning. So basically her YouTube channel is an advertisement for Cameo. It's a portal to get in front of the feeders and tell them, hey, you want the good stuff? Follow me on Cameo. Let's talk. YouTube is just an advertisement for Cameo. She could make extra coins doing merch. Yeah, she could sell back scratchers. She could sell back scratchers. If you know, you know. No, she doesn't have an outside job. Foodie, go outside. Are you mad? Hey, you know what? Sensitive Wonder, they'd sell like hotcakes, like a back scratcher. Why wouldn't it sell? Hey, Tucker. All right, let's do the power couple. All right. This card keeps coming up. Doggone it. They broke. I keep pulling this doggone card. They're broke. They're broke. Or at least he thinks they're broke. He thinks they're broke. Like he's not getting a lot of money. He's on hard times, but guess what? Little Miss Hoarder over there of the money. Miser. She's got the money. She ain't giving it up. And she's controlling him with the money. Look at the picture real carefully, y'all. Do you see the woman with the bird on her hand? Like a falcon. I have you on my hand and I'm controlling you. And I've got the blinders on your face. Controlling him with the money. But she's got the money. She just ain't giving it up. She ain't giving up that money. She ain't giving it up. Interesting. So we got the Two of Cups. Then we have the Fool card. Everybody that I pulled the Fool card keeps coming up. Everybody's like they're being fools. Ship of fools they are. We got the Star card. Money again. Money going out the doors. That's going to continue. So this is the funny part. This is the real funny part. So you guys been watching the readings tonight. You all these different cards that say like there's money coming in, but also money going out. As evidenced again by the Star card. Money going in, money going out. And yet they want their cup to overflow. How in the world is your cup going to overflow if there's money going in and money going out? As soon as you make it, it's gone to pay for expenses. How is the cup going to overflow? How's that going to happen? That's not going to happen. Ooh. So we got the Strength card again. It takes all of his strength to deal with her, and she's using her strength to manipulate him. I feel with the Ace of Swords, a lot of battles happen. A lot of battles are happening behind the scenes, a lot of arguments. Like who's going to be king of the hill that night? Ugh. This is what Spirit is telling me to say. Like this, all this fighting, all of this conflict, the two of you are just hurting each other. endlessly hurting each other. Like nobody wins. There's no winning these fights. There's no clear winner because you go round and round all the time. Nobody wins. There is no victory here. You're fighting a battle that never stops. All you're doing, you're just doing more damage to each other. It's just endless. Dumb. Yep. More swords. More swords. There's a sense of like just... Hold on a minute. I feel like this is for him. The Four of Swords. I feel like this is for him. Like just he stays awake at night thinking about his family. Because look at the figures in the window. He's thinking about his family. It really bothers him that he's away from his family. Like he misses his family. But that's his fault. He gave up his family for her. You got the High Priestess. And the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. I want to expand on something for a minute. Like that Four of Swords. Let me just spread all these out. Try to cover up the unhappiness with let's make money, let's make money, let's make money. But just the money is a distraction from how unhappy he feels. Like he's trying to justify being with Foodie by urging her to make more money so that he can justify it to himself. This is why I gave up my family. I'm making money. I'm being productive. So he pushes her to make more money. But that leads to fights. Like he's fighting with her. Like he really wants that money. But inwardly he feels stuck. He doesn't know where to go. He doesn't know what to do. He fell in the golden trap. And that's why Foodie laid it down, because he went for it. He feels like the hangman, hanging upside down. He feels stuck. He feels really stuck. So it's like, what can I do to make money? What can I do? What can I do? Try to come up with an enterprising idea. Oh, Lord, no, not again. She's got his head so full of ideas. She's got his head so full of promises that he can't even see straight. Like he's still buying her bullshit to a certain degree. Not all the way, but definitely just. And he's trying to find ways to make money. You know, so it's like the bullshit continues between the two of them. It does. It absolutely does. Dumbasses. All right, so this deck is like been eyeballing me. For those that are wondering what deck is this, it's the Moon deck. That's what the back of the cards look like. I haven't used these at all tonight, but they're telling me pick us up, use us. So and I love the Moon deck, the Moonology deck. And for those of you that are enjoying the stream, if you want to give a thumbs up and sub to the channel, I'd really appreciate that. You don't have to if you don't want to. But it would help other people find the channel. And thank you if you do. So we're going to use the Moonology deck and see if there are any personal messages for Salah. Or even pertaining to her. No, it's not sustainable. And I think even she knows that. I think Foodie has been operating for a long time. She's wondering when the other shoe's going to drop. Like if there will be a moment where Kuwait will block her, ban her, deport her. She's been waiting for that shoe to drop. She's been getting the inkling that it's going to happen. So, but she's hanging on, but she's not going to leave happily. Put it that way. Thank you, Savon. You know what, GM? I am not going to diagnose him with anything. I really don't know. I really don't know. All right, so what do the Moonology cards have to say about them? I got everything sliding around. I can't even grab onto them. Well, thank you, Bax. Okay, so that's interesting. First card down, nothing is yet set in stone. That's the first card down. Nothing is yet set in stone. So everything is still very much up in the air. Like nothing is yet set in stone. All right. And this is probably a message for Foodie. This is a time to give rather than take. Like this seems like it's for her. It's a time to give rather than take. She needs to be more of a giver than a taker. Okay, so like whatever this is, you're very close to achieving your goal. I don't know what goal that is. That might be to him. It might be to her. What is the goal? I don't know. I don't know. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this one? Read it. Well, isn't that special? Isn't that special? Who's this for? Who's this for? Somebody's about to be upset. Somebody's about to be real upset. Oh my. Uh-oh. Oh God, no. Really now? Really now? So a new romantic cycle begins and emotions are running high. Does anybody know what Salah's what zodiac is? I know that Foodie is an Aries. What is he? I don't know what he is. But a new romantic cycle begins. I don't know who that pertains to. Wait, what? Are you sure he's a Libra? Holy moly, macaroni and cheese back, man. Read the card again. Really? Whew. Ruh-roh, Foodie. Ruh-roh. 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 Hey, can I help you with... Get out the back of my chair. Oh, you're a fish? Ain't nothing wrong with a fish. I'm a Capricorn, so I'm half fish. I'm a goat fish. It means I'll butt at people with my horns when I get mad and slap them with my tail. You got to believe in the impossible. So wait a minute. We got a new romantic cycle begins, followed by emotions are running high. And then y'all wait. Believe in the impossible. So I'm not familiar with star signs at all. What is Salah being a Libra supposed to do? Thunder rain. I was doing pulling some oracle cards, some moonology cards for both Chantal and Salah. Now, read this card. It says new moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. So I didn't know which one that pertained to, but I know that Foodie is an Aries, and people are saying that Salah is a Libra. So does that mean it's for him? Hey, it's gas station sushi. So, wah, wah. A new romantic cycle begins. Emotions are running high and believe in the impossible. So that's no wonder this deck was calling to me. Hey, gas station sushi. They're falling in love. I hope not. Please tell me no. I don't want to hear Crazy Frog for another 5 years. My poor ears. They did not consent to that. No. 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 So I did one on Chantal. I did one on Salah. I did one on both of them. I did one on Aisha. Should I do one more on Nader? See what's going on with him and Deedy. People were saying that Salah is actually a Libra. Well, the thing is, Thunder Rain, Foodie actually settled for Salah. She couldn't get Nader, so she settled for Salah. But Nader was always the one that she wanted to be with. Salah was just like the fill-in stunt guy since she couldn't have what she wanted. Nader's always been the one. All right. So we'll do one on the ex, Sugar Baby. All right. You're excited for it. Yeah, Girl World, we don't have to do a damn thing to Foodie. She's doing it all herself. Look, Girl World, the only thing that we have to do, the only thing any of us should be doing with Foodie is sitting in the bleachers, getting our popcorn, getting our soda, and just watch the game, man. Just sit on the sidelines and let it happen. Foodie is her own three-ring circus. Let her do what she does. Nobody get involved. Just stand back and let her just self-destruct. She's having her tower moment. Let her have it. Nobody has to do anything. She's doing all the work for us. All right. Thank you, Triple T. All right, this one is for Nat and Deedy. What's the energy on the two of them? What's your energy, sir? Yeah, if you guys want to thumbs up the stream, that would be great. I really would appreciate that. If you would, please. My fingers just don't want to work tonight. Why? Ugh. I suck. I got tiny fingers. And I got nails now, and I can't hold on to nothing. All right. This is for the... Okay. Interesting. All right. So we're starting out the reading in an interesting way. We've got the Three of Wands. This is for Nat and Deedy. What am I getting off of this? He's waiting for her to come back. Talking about Natter to Chantal. He's waiting for her to come back. He wants her to come back. There's this, I get a feeling of waiting. Somebody waiting for something. He's waiting for her to come back. Like, and not because he... Hold on a second. Don't get ahead of me. Not because he cares about Chantal. It's about the money. Like he wants her to come back for the money. Like to get things kicking off with his channel again. And going back and forth. There's a sense of like with the Three of Wands, there's a sense of like the person is holding on to the wand, but the wands are behind them and there's nothing in front. Like there's a barren desert. There's a sense of like looking out towards a desert, like wanting her to come back, but yet not wanting her to come back. He wants to use her to make that money. He's got his hands full right now. He's got his hands full. Like there's a lot of things going on with him. A lot of battles. Could be legal. Like he's got his hands full. Like being overwhelmed, overburdened with battles. He's got his hand. He's too many swords in the battle. Too many swords. Taking on too much. I think so. A sense of wonder. I'm getting a sense of that just overwhelmed with fighting something. All right. Being in touch with the Queen of Wands. Hi, Chantal. Yeah, he wants her to come back. He wants her to come back for the money. He's missing that money. He needs it. Oop. Like he just, I'm feeling from him right now. It's just, there's some stress. He's stressed out. He is stressed out. Stressed out. He's going through it. He's not a happy camper. And of course, Miss Deedy is right there. Right there next to him. Oh, shit. Well, that didn't take long. Hearts in the chat for this. Look what just came up. Boom goes the dynamite. There we go. Boom goes the dynamite. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. This looks bad. This looks real bad. You know what? Hold on a minute. Wait a second. I just had a thought. So, Natter's court case is tomorrow. Is that right? Is that correct? His court case is tomorrow. What if all this shit with Aisha was a deflection from what's going on with Natter tomorrow? What if all this shit with Aisha was just like, look over here, don't look over there? What if that was just simply like a deflection from that? Like, let's create some drama over here in this corner so that they won't notice what's going on with him and his court case. Fucking hell. No one is forgetting about tomorrow. You never know, though, because the last two times he went to court, people were like in the online thing and they were making too much noise and the judge got mad. But Foodie just trying to create a diversion so that nobody is paying attention to the court date so everybody would forget. Because they needed something major, Tron, I think, to do something different. You got to throw like something into the mix that nobody's expecting. Exposing the Telegram exposed so much more and use photos. Yeah, there's more to this. Yeah, but I don't know if we're going to find out the more. Obviously, there is more. I don't disagree with you at all, but are we going to find out the more? See, that's the problem. When people start giving us little bits of dirt, and before they go past a certain depth, they stop. They stop. It's like, we're just going to give you a little taste, but we're not going to give you everything. Excuse me. So the next card down is the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. We got the Knight of Pentacles. But look what we have next to the Knight of Pentacles. Hi, Foodie. Hello. You've been giving him money for his court case, Foodie, to help with his legal proceedings. Is that where some of your money's going? Would make sense. Like, you're talking to him and you're giving him money, girl. Quit it. But she is definitely for sure talking to him. Yep. All the projects up in the air. as long as Foodie's under his thumb, he's playing the part of the fool. Oh, oops. Not for long, though. Not for long. Boy, love stinks. He's going to be very combative with whatever's going on. Yep. Something's going to be happening, and it's going to be kicking off with him. It's going to be kicking off with him. He's probably fighting with Girl World. Strength card keeps coming up. Oh, wait. Interesting. Hi. You know, it's very strange, but not quite so strange. If you guys noticed the readings that I did on Salah and Foodie, what did you see in the pictures? The scales. What do you see in Natters? The scales. So it seems like there is justice going on both sides. Because with scales could mean balance. There's got to be a balance in all things. So balancing the scales on his side and balancing the scales on her side too. Shit's about to get real. So he might be going somewhere soon, walking away from all that money. Walking away. Yeah, he's definitely talking to Foodie. That ain't Deedy. That is not Deedy. Him and Nader and Chantal have something planned, dude. They've got some shit planned. And whatever it is going to make her some money. Or she's hoping it'll make her some money. He's just stressing out right now. Like this is his state of mind right now. He is not sleeping. He is not getting a good night's sleep. Not at all. He is not getting a good night's sleep, but the wheel of fortune is turning. Yes, it is. Bunch of fools over there with their delusions. Damn, Delulu land is full of idiots. It's full of idiots. But yeah, Foodie was all over that reading. All over that reading. Foodie, you're all up into Natter. And you know what, bitch? I hope it gets exposed that you were talking to Natter on Instagram. Because if that happens, I am so going to drag you, you fake, phony fucking victim. I'm going to come for your neck. Virtually, not physically. I'm just going to let you have it. For portraying yourself as a DV victim when you're not. I'll come for your neck in Minecraft. Not your actual physical neck. There's no physical threats here. I ain't going to touch you physically. But I hope it gets exposed that she was talking to Natter on Telegram. The Blue Sky app? What? Okay, I'm confused. What is the Blue Sky app? I've never heard of that one. Blue Sky app. I'm sure there's all kinds of messenger services out there that I am not familiar with, and she probably knows them all. invite only app. Really? That's another one she uses? Good to know. Good to know. Did she say that she uses the Blue Sky app? That's how she talks to Pete's. All these apps make me want to go through my kids' devices. Well, Saban, I don't know if your kids play video games, but if your kids talk about going into Roblox, or if they are involved with Roblox, shut that shit down quick. That is the bad area for kids. No Roblox. There's a lot of PDF files on Roblox, so be careful. They say, I want to play Roblox. You say, hell no. That's how she talks to Pete. Why would she have to talk to Pete on invite only? That's her friend. That makes no sense. She could talk to him on Messenger if she wanted to. So let me get this straight. Despite the fact that Foodie has Facebook, Instagram, she's got one app just for Pete. She's got another one just for Salah, allegedly. Why does she separate her men with different apps? What is that about? That just seems weird. You know, why you talk to different men on different apps? What are you hiding? All right, so that's it for all the readings that I could think of, y'all. I mean, I've covered just about everybody. So I don't think there's any more. It only seems weird because it's weird. It is weird. One person's your friend. So why do you need to talk to him on a different app just because he's your friend? Oh, you guys want like the fun reading? Like the fake phony reading now? Should I do like the fake phony comical storytelling reading? Would you guys like that to end things out? All right, let me just get a drink of something. That's not what you think it was. It's a soda. Don't get excited. I just needed something to drink. All right, so where is there it is. All right. We're bringing out the True Crime and Conspiracy deck. So what should I do the funny reading on? I have a reading. Well, I'm about to end things out with like the phony reading. So what should I do the phony reading on? Do we do the keyboard? Well, somebody asked me to do somebody asked me to do a reading on Chantal's bidet. So what would be a really funny one The back, no, not the back scratcher. No. That back scratcher has seen things and smelled things that none of us could even imagine. You know what, Joanna? You're right. You do. You do ask about the bidet. Reading on Siri, her refrigerator, her marriage. Joanna's right. She's asked me more than once to do the reading on the bidet. So I will, like, I'll do a reading on Chantal's bidet. What do you think? What does the bidet have to say to us? What does it say? The couch. Hey, it's not my suggestion, Angela. Don't yell at me. I'm just the messenger. So I want to stress that I am not making fun of tarot readers, and I am not ridiculing tarot readings. We're just doing this for fun. This is just in jest. Are you too black? Okay, just to finish out these readings with a bit of humor. The bidet is lonely. Because even objects have things they want to tell us. So I'm sure that bidet has seen things and smelled things and witnessed things that it wish it could forget. I did Julia's tarot. I did a tarot reading on Julia the last time. Yes, I did. So remember, this is a fake reading. We're just doing it. We are doing it for comedy, just to get a good laugh. Because I feel like the bidet wants to talk to us. All right, bidet. You've seen things. You've smelled things. You've witnessed things. All right. What do you want to tell us? What do you want to say? Ooh. So the bidet is actually involved. The bidet has been having a secret liaison with the shower faucet. So like there's a whole couple situation going on over there. When the lights go out, the shower faucet and the bidet, like they've been having conversations, spending some quality time. Like there's a real love connection going on over there. Like, hey, like I'm a bidet and you're a faucet. Let's just hang out. Let's clean some things together. So there's a relationship going on in Foodie's bathroom that she don't even know about. Like the sink faucet feels left out. The sink faucet is over there in the corner hating on the shower faucet and the bidet because they got a whole thing going on over there. And the sink faucet feels completely left out of the whole picture, saying, "What about me?" The sink faucet is all kinds of jealous. Is all kinds of jealous. Because the sink faucet can't get involved with what's going on with the bathroom faucet and the bidet. Oh God. And with this, the bidet has questions. The bidet is getting very confused because every time Foodie steps up to the bidet's like, Are we sure we're not cleaning two people here? I could swear there's like two people. Like there's a lot of person here. This has got to be two people. There's got to be a body double in this sink along with this person because it ain't right. So like the bidet gets confused about whether it's cleaning one person or two. You know, and the bidet is even asking the shower faucet, "Hey, are you sure this is one person?" And the faucet's like, "I'm not even sure, dude. I never even see this person." So but the bidet is planning a secret trip. Yes, there's a secret trip happening here. The bidet is planning some travel. It's called Amazon and said, "Hey, like I want to travel. Can you package me up and help me travel? Because it wants to go places. It wants to see things with the bathroom faucet. You know, they want to take a romantic trip together, a secret trip. You know, they want to go to Niagara Falls. They want to go all over, see the sights. But there is some market manipulation. You see, there's some competition because the bidet has competition. The bidet is a bit old and worn out because Foodie has used it so much. So the bidet is actually concerned that there's going to be competition coming in courtesy of a Temu order. Yes, and Amazon. Foodie with her shopping trips. The bidet is concerned about being replaced with a newer model. So like this whole affair with the bidet and the shower faucet, I mean it's all hinged on who gets to hang around and who gets tossed in the trash. And everything is underwater, you know, because you know, sometimes the toilet gets plugged up and the poor bidet just has to suffer through it. And so does the shower faucet. They don't like it when Foodie plugs up the toilet. You know, it's very unpleasant for the both of them. Hence the reason why they want to take the trip so quickly. And there is a definite cover up going on. There's a definite cover up. The bidet has tried to cover itself up. It's used Foodie's shower cap to cover itself up, so Foodie forgets about it. But Foodie always remembers the bidet is there. But the bidet is always hoping that Foodie doesn't remember where it's at in the bathroom. So there's a definite cover up. Now, y'all, this is shocking. The bidet had a traumatic experience. The bidet wants to tell us about the traumatic experience. Like I'm feeling a bit of horror here. A lot of horror. Because it's letting me know that when Foodie was using the bidet, like she accidentally went inside. They got a little bit too close to Foodie. Wasn't ready for the experience. Didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. And the experience made the bidet want to join a cult. Get away from Foodie. It's like, oh, hell no, you put me that close. But that was a false flag. Never happened again. So the bidet was like, okay, we're good. It didn't. It just happened the one time. But the bidet is still pissed off and mad about it. It wants justice. It's saying justice for the bidet. You know, bidets count too. But it wants justice for the indecency, for the horror of it all. And the bidet does acknowledge that getting that close to Foodie, it did smell like death. And no amount of water was going to take that smell away. But back to the water faucet and the bidet, they're dating. Like I told you, like there's like a whole love connection because they're both water signs, you know. The bidet and the water faucet, they're both water signs. So like they get along perfectly. Hello, Megan. Like there's a total match, you know. They do the same thing. They're born on the same moon. They're water signs. But they're at a crossroads. See? They're at a crossroads. The bidet, the water faucet, they're at a crossroads. You know, they've had conversations. I'm a bidet. You're a water faucet. How far can this really go? Like, are we really serious? Are we married? What are we doing? Are we having a hookup? You know, I spray water at you, you spray water at me. How serious is really? Like, that's the crossroads, you know? You know, sometimes the shower faucet gets jealous and says, I saw you getting too close to her ass. I bet you liked it. And the bidet just rolls its eyes. So there's situations of jealousy there, insecurity. And the bidet is actually getting distracted. There's a bit of a distraction. That's right. The distraction. Because the bidet has had its eyes on the shampoo bottle. Because the shampoo bottle is looking especially colorful and bright over in the corner in the shower. And the shower faucet is looking at the bidet going, what are you looking at? Why are you looking at that shower bottle like that? And the bidet's like, nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. But the bidet is distracted. Oh no, there's an entire affair going on. Oh my God. The shower faucet caught the bidet looking at pictures of the shampoo bottle on Instagram. Busted. Busted. And it's not the shampoo bottle's fault. They were just on Instagram and they wanted to be an influencer and get a bunch of followers, and Bidet was just like, hey. I bet you're mango scented. Aren't you? And there's been talk about the shampoo bottle and the bidet going to a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Spicy things going down with the bidet and the shower faucet. You know, some relaxation time. Uh-oh. But the shampoo bottle's like, look, you don't come with money. We can't even know. We can't talk, you know, because this shampoo is expensive. That's right. Quality ingredients, you know, cocoa butter. That's right. Shea butter. This is salon quality shit. What do you got, bidet? So there's been talk about the money because the shampoo bottle's a gold digger. That's right. And the bidet is experiencing some regret because he gave up the shower faucet for the shampoo bottle, and the shampoo bottle is a gold digger. Definite gold digger. Well, we're talking about Foodie's hair, Zoo Flute. You know, Foodie's got very special hair. So the bidet has to cross some mountains to get back to the shower faucet. The shower faucet actually told the bidet, go climb Mount Everest and prove how much you love me. Then maybe I might believe you. Yeah, prove to me that you value me as a female. That's right. All right. And so the bidet just wanted to go home where the faucet was, but the bidet is afraid. The bidet is very afraid of the faucet. The bidet is very afraid of the faucet because the bidet is afraid of coming into the bathroom and the faucet looking over and spraying him with the scalding hot water. Saying, go fuck yourself. And the bidet's like, I love you. But I love you. But the shower faucet is going to call the police. And then the shower faucet goes on social media. Like, bidet, you made the shower faucet mad. She's gonna go on Reddit and make a whole Reddit thread about you. She's gonna go on the Kiwi Farm. She's gonna go on YouTube. She's gonna contact Girl World and tell them all about you and give the tea up on Chantal because she can't stand the both of you. I mean, it's a whole thing. That the shower faucet's gonna get busy. The faucet's like, hey, you guys want the tea? If you bring the tea bags, I'll bring the hot water. We'll make some tea together, baby. So it's like, it's going to happen. You pissed off the faucet bidet. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Pissing off something that gives scalding hot water that can burn you, bro. Like, seriously, are you that stupid? I mean, it's coming. You know, shower faucet's not going to take it anymore. She's going nuclear. But there's going to be some healing after the burn. And bidet's going to be sad. Very, very sad. But bidet's also going to be trapped. You know, because it's going to be back in the bathroom. Can't move. Shampoo bottle's going to put him in debt. You know, because that shampoo is expensive. That shampoo is expensive. The gold digger is going to put you in debt, bidet. Because shampoo is going to have all the power. You better give me money or I'm going to tell Fawcett all about what we did back at that Motel 6. And I got videos and pictures to prove it. You want to shut me up? Give me money. Yep. High treason. And you're going to have to get shampoo bottle a gift. Yep. And you're going to ask Fawcett, do you forgive me? You know what she's going to say? No. No. Hello, number one cockroach. And she's going to... This is so great. This is so much fun. This is where bidet is going to end up. In a landfill. Like, poor bidet is going to get used up, trashed by Chantal, and tossed in the landfill. I know. But is there like, hold on a second. You know, shampoo bottle's going to have mind control over bidet. And bidet is actually going to join a secret society. They're going to join a secret society for what purpose? Total collapse of Foodie's anus. There's a secret society that they're looking out for the total collapse of Foodie's anus. The end. You adore me. I thank you. So did you guys enjoy that? Was that a good way to end out the readings? Poor bidet. You know, you had a perfect relationship with faucet, but you fucked it up with shampoo bottle. Shampoo bottle was a gold digger. I mean, anything that has an artificial scent of mango, don't trust it. But you did, you idiot. You met up with it in a motel room, and now you got to pay the price. Thank you. Well, that was fun. Poor shampoo. Poor bidet. Yeah, the perfect relationship. You were both water signs, and you kept eyeballing shampoo bottle, and that's where all of your misery began. You need shampoo. I just ruined shampoo for everybody. Do it all the way for suds. I know. I know. See, like even bidets can make mistakes. Bidet just wasn't happy with faucet. Saw something colorful and ran after it. See, you gotta stay in your own lane, bidet. You know, your job is to clean away the shit, not get involved in shit. Stay out of the shit. You weren't thinking with the right nozzle, were you, bidet? You were thinking with the wrong one. There was pressure in all the wrong areas. Fix that. All right, so that's it for this reading, y'all. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Did you guys enjoy it? That was fun. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. And I will see you guys on the next one. So before you guys leave, if you'd like to give a thumbs up to the stream or sub to the channel, feel free to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But it does help other people to find the channel and the stream. So I know that's so wrong, isn't it, Nyquil? So I'm going to go, and you guys have a good one, okay? Y'all be good. Or if you're not going to be good at it. Bye.